Watch. It's happening every day. Bank customers having their accounts shut down without much warning. WBZ's Courtney Cole joins us now in studio with this story. What's going on, Courtney?
Paula,
happening every day. Bank customers having their accounts shut down without much warning. WBZ's Courtney Cole joins us now in studio with this story. What's going on, Courtney?
Paula, so just imagine suddenly losing access to your money in your bank account with no notice. Data from the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. That data shows that this is actually more common than we're aware of and has happened to thousands of people nationwide. Already, they've been impacted. This afternoon, you're going to meet two of them. Elad Nahore and his family spent hours outside of the Bank of America trying to get access to their funds.
Burger King closing over 400 stores as fast food chain bankruptcy continues. Burger King restaurants are on the verge of closing across the United States. As its largest operators declare bankruptcy, the once mighty fast food empire faces an uncertain future.
Anderson Broaddus University left somewhat in limbo after the school's inability to or ability to grant degrees was revoked just yesterday. 12 News, Gwen Napier has our top story from Philippi.
I spoke with a student of Alderson Broaddus to see how she was dealing with the issues of the university being shut down. Liz Poling, a first-year senior who is majoring in elementary education and is a member of the Alderson Broaddus cheerleaders of the university being shut down. Liz Poling, a first-year senior who is majoring in elementary education and is a member of the Alderson Broaddus cheerleading team, is shocked that the university she calls home will be closing their doors.
One day I felt like everything was going to be okay, and then the next day, some days I was like, oh, there's no hope. So it was like a guessing game back and forth.
The Philippi local, who had always planned.
One day I felt like everything was going to be okay, and then the next day, some days I was like, oh, there's no hope. So it was like a guessing game back and forth.
The Philippi local, who had always planned to attend Alderson Broaddus, said it felt like
something has been ripped out of me
when she found out the news.
Oh my God, AV's my home. Like, I literally love it. It's a big part of who I am. It's like a family, and like the family's literally being torn apart. And no one can control any of it.
Poling says multiple schools have reached out to her about transferring, but she's not sure yet what she'll do in the fall.
Welcome back. After 45 years, a beloved Triad barbecue joint is closing its doors for good. The Curly brothers, Buddy and Jack, say it's time for retirement. WFMY News 2's photojournalist J.K.
Walmart's going to close 4 stores in Chicago this weekend. By the way, that is half the total in Chicago. Lydia Hu is here.
Let me boil it down. So private filings, basically bankruptcy filings. That's Chapter 7, 11, or 15. That's a legal proceeding that companies initiate when they're under stress. And so private bankruptcy filings, these are private firms. And the unique data that we have from UBS Evidence Labs suggests that these filings are up to a rate of about 8 per week. Now, keep in mind, many of these firms have subsidiaries, so it could be dozens of entities that are filing. The way that we track it, it's really one filing. And so 8 compares with just 2 filings on average per week for public firms, right? For listed firms that trade on stock exchanges. And so there's a big difference that you're seeing in private filings, which we think essentially indicates that there's rising stress in small and mid-sized enterprises relative to your large bulge bracket firms. Many of your viewers, will be invested in these types of firms. They're generally firms that would be in the S&P 500, for example.
What can we take away from your report? I mean, we go into the credit. I mean, we're doing sort of deep dives. We got a lot of people watching, that are not financial professionals. They just have a passing interest in money, or maybe they like me. Who knows? What are we extrapolating out of this, Matthew?
Yeah, I think that the underlying message is that there is weakness in the SME sector, and you would think that
Shalom Yasharal, all praises and glory goes to Almighty Power Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the electmen continually feeding the sheep of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in sincerity and truth with this great gospel coming out of our Bible. And that's how you're going to get out of this Bible, that truth. You're going to get that truth. You're going to get that prophecy. Right? You're going to get the realization that this current wicked, filthy world is what? Vanishing. It is vanishing. And it is clear as day. The Lord shutting down everything, goddammit. From your fast food joints, from your motherfucking banking accounts, your colleges, right? Hospitals, trucking companies. Everything is being shut down in this society. Because what's about to be established with the kingdom of heaven? The kingdom of heaven. This is the book of Isaiah 24:10. The city of confusion is broken down, right? That's what's happening. America's being broken down. This is Babylon the Great, the city of confusion. And here in this confused society is where you get
How do you make the office better? You turn it.
yeah, it's a lot. In this society, you got the wicked ruling over the poor. And when the wicked rules over the poor, he's not here to spread the wealth out equally, distribute out wealth equally. He's stealing from the poor to keep himself at the top. And who's the poor in this society? It's talking about you Israelites, because the Lord don't care about the other nations. These other nations, what they're supposed to be in their lot right now, getting what they can out of the world right now, because you got them established as nations, right? When you go to the summits, you got the Chinese there, you might have the Arabs there, you might have the East Indians there, you might have them South Africans there, you're going to have Hamite nations there. But who's not going to be there? You, the children of Israel, right? Because you're not respected. Even dudes, the presidents in the West Coast, they're starting to link up with each other. They're saying, fuck the world. We don't need these other motherfuckers. What the hell? We depending on these other people for they depending on us. They over here in our country stealing everything. But then those are Israelites lost, right? And a lot of them about to prepare for a war that's not their war right now. Our war is a spiritual war. The Lord said the weapons of our warfare is not carnal, right? A lot of you people, you about to turn into even more carnal mode due to a lack of resources, right? Because everything is being shut down, man. I'm going to read it. Isaiah 24:10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. And that's how it's about to be pretty soon. These businesses, you're going to go trying to go to the fast food joint. Oh, man, damn, they didn't shut that down. You're going to look around in your city. Damn, they didn't shut down the schools. They didn't shut down the banks. Ain't nothing open in this motherfucker. All you're going to see is prostitutes and drug dealers and people breaking into homes. Your shit about to turn into Jamaica, Haiti, right? South America. Because you people in Babylon, you've been blind to the fact that all it takes is these elites to shut things down, and which they are doing. They have an agenda to see you people suffer. That's what's about to happen. You people about to suffer. This Isaiah 24:4. It says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. What's happening? This place, this old system, this old kingdom right now, you see it vanish and fade away, right underneath Esau's rulership, because wickedness is not supposed to be a dwelling for long, right? There's nothing good that comes out of wicked ways, right? Immoral homosexual acts only leads to what? Death and sicknesses, right? Robbing, killing, adultery only leads to what? The demise of people, right? Envy, right? The spirit of America, hate, jealousy, all these different things that America has, man, on a high level, only is leading to what? The demise of these people. The demise of these people. What else? Pride. That motherfucking pride is a motherfucker. Right? These people, they think they something when they nothing. You just seen a fat ass bitch. Her college got shut down talking about she a cheerleader. What the fuck she cheerleading for? The lunch cafeteria? Yeah, that's a new thing. They got big ass cheerleaders. They got big prideful motherfuckers walking around showing their bellies. Right? Because this place is dying. It's over, man. And the Lord tired of it. It says the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The hardy people of the earth do languish. Right? The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore the curse devoureth the earth, man. Especially here in Babylon, Babylon the Great, right, where they done axed out the Lord. They done set up this image of the white saturate boards here and forced it on the throats of people and pushed it around the world, right here, where they push lies through what their decrees and their paperwork, right? Because this man, he speak with the forked tongue. The words in his mouth smooth as butter, but what's in this fucking devil's heart? War. And we speaking about these Edomites. Yeah, these devils, everybody know their own method of operation, their MO, right? Because they change. They don't change what they do, man. Right? The devil continues the same system he used in the Greek time, the Roman times, right? The same method of operation, the same gods, different names, right? So we didn't recognize game, and that's why it says, therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate underneath Esau's rulership, underneath the hands of Esau, Edom. The earth is about to become desolate. The curse about to be enhanced. The Lord said, I will put the curses upon your enemies and upon all them that hate thee. So we about to see it get amplified. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burnt, and few men left, right? The new wine mourneth. The vine languisheth. All the merry-hearted do sigh. Yeah, these people, they used to be happy at one time. You used to go to Burger King with your fat asses and get you a motherfucking burger for $1. Them days about to vanish, right? They selling that motherfucking human meat, that genetically modified meat coming out of a lab. They done grew out of what? Fucking fleas and flies, right? They done squished them together. They showed you in that movie, that train movie. They said, what is this shit we eat? My man wanted to know, what is this food they eat? They had a bunch of roaches in the thing, man. They smushed it and looked like some motherfucking jelly or something. Right? That's what they about to do. They about to feed you people whatever they can find, because the Lord's about to bring what? A famine of the word and a famine of food. It says, the mirth of the tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that matter of fact, let me go to 7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all merry-hearted do sigh, right? The mirth of the tabrets ceases, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceases, right? It's going to be a time where it's over for the music. It's over for the music, right? It ain't going to be no motherfucking music and singing and dancing, right? Your church is going to be done. Your club's going to be done, right? Them churches going to be like, man, fuck this preacher. This nigga took all of our money these years and shit. We done lost everything. And this nigga still got everything. That's going to be the new targets. You preachers going to be robbed, right? You businessmen, your asses in town. You're going to be robbed trying to fucking take the money to the bank. Yeah, it's about to get ugly out here. All you families think you're doing good, man. The Lord about to turn it up. He said neighbor against neighbor. City against city. Brother against brother. Right? That's what and we looking for them times. Because that's when the Lord going to check these people and they punk ass spirits. These people are prideful as fuck. Right? This is the book of Isaiah 24:10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. In the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction. Yeah, it's about to be a wrap. You already see police quitting. Police committing suicide. You done had a few cops commit suicide, try to blow their heads off. One of them survived in Miami. The other one, I think Chicago, he ain't survived. Especially in Chicago here, boy. They can't take it. Because it's this is a job not worth doing. They pulling up on scenes, seeing dead babies and dead children and shit. And us, we don't give a fuck. Because the Lord already prepared our spirit, man. That's what you got prepared for that. You're going to be smelling dead bodies, man. Motherfuckers, you live in them big-ass complex buildings with about 300, 400, 500 neighbors. When all hell break loose, if the Lord ain't get you out that motherfucker, you're going to be smelling death in the air, right? You're going to be walking around with fucking cloth wrapped around your nose, trying to, what the fuck is that smell? It's your neighbor. That's what the fuck it is, right? It's your neighbor. They cooking them kids, right? They cooking them kids. Them enemies going to turn on each other. You're going to hear a lot of gunshots, a lot of women getting raped, right? It's gonna be a pussy taking season. It's about to get ugly out here, right? Due for what? A lack of bread, a lack of opportunity. The Lord about to shut it down. It says there is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is dark, and the mirth of the land is gone. And the city is left desolation. And the gate is smit with destruction, right? Because that's what the Lord is setting up. That's what the Lord is setting up. You people thought everything was going to be good for a long time, but nope. Nope. Matter of fact, this is the book of Ecclesiastes 12:5. Also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fears shall be in the way, right? It's about to get crazy. It's about to get crazy. You ain't going to be able to trust your woman. You ain't going to be able to trust your kids. First off, when you start going through that famine and you start losing your mind, right? When you start losing your mind, you're going to turn on your woman and your kids. The woman and your kids going to turn on you, right? I was talking to one brother. He said, man, some gangbang nigga, even from the past, man, nigga end up having his kids shooting at his ass. I'm like, God damn, yeah, that's how bad. We living in them times where kids are shooting at parents, yeah. Also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fears shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden. And desire shall fail, because man goeth to his long home, and the mourners go about the streets. The mourners, man, they mourning, right? It says the earth mourneth, right? Didn't we just read about that? It says, and desire shall fail. Yeah, you desire to be a doctor. You desire to be a lawyer. You desire to be an actor in Hollywood, right? They don't need you no actors no more, right? They about to shoot your face and let the AI do it. With the music, AI. You got AI taking over all these businesses, right? So your desire to be in these positions, that no longer exists. Your desire to own that house and that picket fence. You remember they used to say, Beverly Hills, that's where we want to be. Yeah, go to Beverly Hills right now. It's homeless people living in front of millionaire houses, right? Trash, garbage, crime, right? Drug addicts, needles, right? America's not looking beautiful as it used to be. What happened to America? That's Yahweh Hashem Yahushai tearing this bitch up. It's the book of Isaiah 19 and Unos 1. It says, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud and shall come into Egypt. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence. And the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. Right? So, hey, let's be honest. What's another thing people worship in America? Jobs, work. They worship their jobs, man. You got family, you got people, they spend more time at work than they do with their kids, right? Because it's all about that money. It's all about the money. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. That's what I was talking about earlier, yeah. And they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city and kingdom against kingdom. Due to what? A lack of bread and a lack of resources. You see what happened for toilet paper, right? You see what happens on a Black Friday for a fucking television. You see what happens at a grocery store when it's only a few items left. It's about to get crazy, man. And that's a beautiful thing. That's what we've been looking for. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsels thereof. And they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to the wizards. Right? They gonna look for some kind of hope and some kind of help. They ain't gonna be no motherfucking help. Just like that big ass cheerleader bitch just said, I was looking for hope, Hannah. Guess what happened? Guess what happened? The school got closed down. There was no hope. We got hope. We got hope in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to be delivered from this place. It's the book of Jeremiah 51 and 8. Reads, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Right? How for her? Take balm for her pain. If so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment is reached unto heaven and is lifted up unto the skies. Man, I'm reading again. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Ain't gonna be no Make America great again. You see, nigga who's talking about making America great again, he about to go to jail. He about to go to prison. Right? You got Joe Biden. He about to go back to the maker with his old ass. Right? So all you got is these keyed up young motherfuckers. Only thing on their mind is fuck China, fuck Russia. You about to go to war.